All right, let's go through and make sure we know how to do this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I have my notebook. I'm on page 21. And I have a circle. Now, some of the circles you're going to have to trim a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and just trim this just a little. Don't cut out the circle. You don't have to do that, but just kind of trim some of the extra pieces off here so that you have sort of a circle on a square. Okay? Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this in so that it sits flat on my paper, right? So, a little bit of glue here, like that. And then I'm going to glue this in, just like this. So there's my circle, and I'm going to put it kind of up near the top. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find 3 things on this circle, okay? Before I do that, well, I'll tell you, I need 3 things. I need the radius, which I have a center to use. I need a diameter, right? I need to measure the diameter. And I also need to measure my distance around the circumference. Okay, so the radius and the diameter are pretty easy to measure with a ruler because they're straight lines. The distance around, however, is a little more complicated, and that's why we're going to use wiki-stix, right? So the wiki-stix, make sure that you have 3 wiki-stix. You need 3 of those, just in case you get a circle that's that big. So we start off here. I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to start here, and I can tell right away that I'm going to need a second stick. So I'm going to take my wiki-stix, like I have. We've kind of practiced this a little bit. I'm going to pinch them together. I'm going to roll them between my fingers so that they stick, like that. And then I'm going to start sticking this on my circle around the perimeter. Okay. Now, I'm going to get right here, and it's a little bit long, which is just fine. I'm going to kind of mark with my finger where the end of it is. So there's my mark, and then I'm going to unfold it. Okay? So, I've got the mark that I need, and then I'm going to put this on my paper, but it's too long. It doesn't quite fit. So, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to open up my notebook. Okay? I'm going to put it all the way across the top of this guy, like this, okay? It's going to measure it across the top, okay? So now I'm going to mark it, okay? There. And I'm going to mark it down here where I marked it on my wiki-stick. That is the distance around, and now I can measure this, okay? I need to make sure that I put the radius in, and I'm going to make sure I put the diameter in, and I'm going to make sure that I put the circumference in. And all of these are in the 1/10 of a centimeter, the nearest 1/10 of a centimeter. So then, take my ruler, right, and I measure it from here to there. Just going to measure all the way across. Okay, and that is 27 4/10 centimeters. Okay, so there we go.